Hi, thanks for joining me here at the Siren Oracle. I am going to be posting this reading. This is um, a reading about what we need to release. I decided to post, or I just decided to do a reading on this topic because tomorrow, October 2nd, 2024, is the eclipse. And with this eclipse, we're going to see a lot of things, relationships that aren't serving us crumble away. This might be our doing, but I just wanted to pull a reading for what we can expect to crumble away, what we might want to release, or what we may need to release. Before I pull this spread, I wanted to kind of give some words of advice. If you are finding that some relationships are falling away, it's likely that those weren't serving you. It's divine protection. Rejection is divine protection. So just taking comfort in that you are being protected, and that anything crumbling away is just making room for something else that's so much better and so much more aligned with your highest good. This coming up to the 2025, I feel like 2025 is going to be a year of transformation, of stepping into our highest potential. And sometimes we need to leave behind things and people that are not allowing us to reach that highest potential. Yeah, so let's get into it. I've decided it's not going to be a pick a card. This is just going to be a straightforward reading. We'll start with the Ethereal Visions Tarot. Illuminated Tarot deck by Matt Hughes. Tapping into your spirit guides, my spirit guides, for the most accurate reading for what we will be releasing that is no longer serving us. I'm feeling like the Emperor really wants to come out. It's like a cruel disciplinarian to me. Someone from your past, maybe. And the Hierophant. It's interesting because both of these are male figures with long beards. That's the Hierophant. This is tradition. Maybe some old belief systems, some patterns of belief, maybe. Maybe it's time to release some of your traditions that don't serve your highest good. Maybe it's time to step into the unknown, into some unorthodox things. And then the Emperor, just so you can see. Pull one more card from the tarot. King of Wands wanted to come out. It's like some fuckboy energy. Maybe you have a situationship. Someone breadcrumbing you. Maybe that's what you need to release. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're breadcrumbing people. Maybe you're playing around with that casual energy. And then Queen of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. I think this is what is waiting for you. Emotionally mature woman. She has her cup full, overflowing. And she's a queen, or maybe you're a king. Maybe you need to step into this. Either this is you ready to step into your emotionally fulfilled energy, and you just need to rid yourself of these old patterns and people to step into this emotionally fulfilled, emotionally mature energy. I'm going to pull some advice from the Kali Oracle. I adore Kali. I'm going to go ahead and read this first card because I already pulled a reading for the collective with the Kali deck, and this card really, it came out and it spoke to me, and it's just beautiful. So I'm just going to read it. It's Kalidara. When hope is lost and a way forward cannot be sensed, Kali's love will find a way. If the path does not yet exist, then it shall be created. If you cannot see or feel how you can move from where you are to where you want to be, Kali's wisdom and grace will manifest at the perfect time to provide what is needed. Please don't mind my sniffles. I have been sick and I'm still getting through it. Hopefully it'll pass soon. Okay, let's connect to the collective's energy, some advice for this, moving through these transitions, and advice from Kali on how to carry on. We have, I like this card, Kalika Tantrika. Kali overcomes karma, realigns us with our path when we have veered off course, reverses the momentum of negativity, and detaches draining energy cords, restoring us to full vitality. It may seem like your will is being thwarted or you are not getting what you want, but the goddess knows what she's doing. Her actions will benefit you. Trust. And that really aligns with what this reading is all about. That whether you decide to cut off these situationships, these old patterns of belief, these disciplinarian types, it's gonna happen for you. It might feel like it's happening to you, but it is happening for you, I promise. Anyway, hold on a second. So, I feel like it's important to express that you don't have to cut these people off or these traditions off, but you can definitely pull your energy back. You can call back your power. Sometimes that's where the crumbling happens. I speak from experience. I have definitely pulled back my energy from relationships that weren't serving my highest good, and that what came was a little unexpected, but it was for my highest good. Those people pulled away from me once I took my energy back. They were like, oh, I can't use them anymore. I don't want them. I'm gonna be dramatic and throw them to the curb. Not that that's gonna be drama for you, just certain situations were for me. But it really was divine protection. So it's important to recognize where your energy is not reciprocated, and where it's not being reciprocated, where you are overextending yourself, it's time to pull back. On the flip side, I'm not sure if this reading is completely saying this, but I just feel guided to say it. If you aren't proud of the people that you're interacting with, if you don't want to take them out with you, if you're embarrassed to even tell people that you interact with that person, or you find yourself not bringing them up with your friends and family, then it's time to let that crumble. It's time to pull back your energy and allow something you are proud of to come in. Because that's a very easy answer from your soul that this is not a good relationship for you. And not for the other person either. If they deserve, no matter how they are, they still deserve to have people proud to be interacting with them. And if they're not worthy of being viewed that way, then they have some karma to work through, and it's not your job to carry that karma. All right, and I feel like pulling from the Moonology Oracle cards. This deck did not come with a guidebook, but I've been reading intuitively anyway, so that's fine. Whoa. Hold on to your socks there, pajamas. Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. I think that it's interesting because I'm going to have to look in the guidebook because I can't remember which zodiac are associated with which tarot. But those definitely look like Tauros. Could be Aries, but I'm going to double check here, the Emperor. Aries. Okay. And then you have full moon in Aries right here. A fiery climax approaches. I never pulled that third card. I just kind of like pulling 3. Doesn't necessarily mean past, present, future, unless I feel guided that it is. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. So maybe you have a Taurus and an Aries. Nothing's going to come of those. Your dreams need a practical plan and a fiery cloud. Actually, this came before this one. So we had a fiery climax approaches. These relationships are going to be gone. They're going to crumble away, and it might be fiery. Hopefully not. Pull your energy back. If you need guidance on how to do that, repeat after me. You can say, I call back my energy from all that do not serve my highest good. I call back my power from anyone who has taken it from me. And then, for those that are not giving you anything but stress and anxiety and blaming you, maybe this is a controlling person in your life. They're going to try to control you. It's time to pull back your power and your energy and tell them no. No, don't tell them that. Energetically, sure. But if they're trying to get a reaction out of you, don't give them that. Don't give them the pleasure. So as long as you give them a reaction, they have something to play off of. As soon as you stop reacting and you hold your power and you keep calm and still and know that you will come out better with more space, they will see themselves out. And maybe that's hard. Maybe it's not a good time for you. But I guarantee it's going to happen whether you want it to or not, because that is the time. I'm feeling like reading what these say. So the Emperor, he can be a leader and offer authoritarian guidance, but he can be ruthless if disagreed with. And that's aligned with a fiery climax approaches. Patriarchal energy. And I'm not telling you to cut off your dad. If this is your dad, you don't have to cut him off. But maybe don't take your dad's advice if it's not conducive to your highest good. Or, yeah, just stay still and calm and do what you know is best for you. Then we have the Hierophant. He will guide you to discovery through established educational structures and traditions. He represents tradition, guidance, spirituality, orthodoxy, and institution. So this could be religion. This could be whatever resonates with you. I feel like you know better than I do. This could be anything within that tradition, spiritual institution. I personally, well, you don't have to know about me, but I was raised very religious, and I was atheist for a while, and now I feel polytheist. Yeah. But I feel like this is about you knowing what is true to you, what feels right for you, and being curious about something more outside of the traditions. And it's time to be willing to let it go if it doesn't serve you. If it serves you, keep it. But if you're feeling like you've been wavering, it's time to let it go. And then we have your dreams need a practical plan, though. I feel like you know what that means for you. I'm going to leave it at that. And the King of Wands. Determination, energetic, impulsiveness, and passionate. Yeah. I don't know. That says casual sex more than anything. Or situationship. Who knows? You know. As someone who's been on the dating scene for quite a while, I can attest that sometimes people we interact with like that don't have our best interest in heart and really don't care. My apologies. I had to blow my nose because I am sick, as I said before. I actually didn't think I'd be able to film this reading today because I have my children tonight and they happen to both be very distracted, so yay! Anyway, let's get back to it. What was I saying? King of Wands. So yeah, it's time to let that ship sail. Especially if it's holding you back. Sometimes we get comfortable with these like situationship type things. Um, but it can keep us from something a little more fulfilling, or keep us from fully making a plan to set out towards our dreams. Says nothing will come of this situation under that. So if you were hoping for something more from this King of Wands, from this sexual relationship, I'm sorry to tell you, nothing's gonna happen, and it might be time to pull back your energy, as this is showing. Maybe your father. I'm gonna look at this as. I'm starting to think that maybe you were raised by a very authoritarian parent who raised you in a religion that you're still influenced by in some way. And it's time to let go of the expectations that come with that. This to me says trust. Trust the way forward, even if it doesn't look like makes sense to you. I think you really need to detach draining energy. Restore yourself to full vitality. And in the back of the deck energy, Queen of Cups. I showed you this earlier. I'm gonna look into that. I know I told you it's a emotionally mature woman. Protection, intuition, unconscious emotion, and creativity. So follow your intuition. You already know. And you're protected. So divine protection, and you will be golden. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful to some of you. If it resonated, please leave a comment. Like, subscribe. I'm hoping to come out with more videos. I promise they'll get more polished as we move along. I'm still kind of figuring out this whole YouTube thing and learning as I go. I did just quit my job. Tomorrow's my last day. I'll have more time to really dedicate to this channel and to my dreams. I've been feeling really called to throw myself into my passions. So here we are. Also been getting a lot of intuitive guidance to show myself and be heard, let myself be heard. Which is scary, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And this was the card that came out. Confidence is the key to success. Leo, new moon in Leo. Oh, by the way, I'm going to start doing videos about manifestation, shadow work, inner child healing, witchcraft, some more tarot spreads, and yeah. I really want to do one on, I think the next video I do, if it's not going to be a tarot reading, it will be about cutting cords and how to best heal from, how to best pull your energy back and heal from energetically draining connections. So since we're having this eclipse, I would like to help y'all out with that, since we're probably going to be reeling from some crumbling of relationships or institutions. I also, from coming from a religious background and leaving and kind of grappling with some of the information that I was unaware of growing up, I'm probably going to be posting some videos about that as well. So stay tuned. Subscribe, hit that bell button. If any of this sounds intriguing to you, I would love to connect and have a tribe of sorts. I don't know if that's the best word to use, but you know, a spiritual co-collaborators. Yeah, I've loved, oh, Cookie. I've loved connecting with you and feeling your energy, and I wish you the best. Bye.